بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. ربنا زدنا علما. اللهم إنا نسألك الإخلاص والقبول وأن تنفعنا اللهم بما نقول. اللهم أمين وبعد. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Tajweed 101 course, simple step-by-step Tajweed course that enables you inshallah to read Al-Quran properly inshallah. Welcome, my name is Maghfira and I am an online Quran teacher and you are watching Maghfira 101, the place to learn and know and understand how to read the Quran properly and understand its meaning. And today inshallah we're going to continue on this course inshallah. So let's see what is today's lesson inshallah. Okay, inshallah today we are going to understand the mistakes that may happen when we read letter Ra. The last lesson we understood that how to read letter Ra properly and how to make it the Arabic Ra, which is so different than the English R. So you have to take care about the difference and try it until you get the proper articulation point of it. At the beginning you may find it a little bit hard to adjust, but after that, with practicing, with lots of practicing and with imagining where is the tongue that you are touching, or the part that you are touching with your tongue, I think everything will be adjusted inshallah in a very short time. So the mistakes that may happen when we read letter Ra, we have 6 common mistakes that may happen when we read letter Ra. The first one is improper sound production. Like, for example, sometimes some may do it as a wow, some may do it as a ghain. This may be because of their normal speech or the improper sound production, like producing letter ghain or letter wow, like Al-Rahmani Rahim or Al-Rahmani Rahim. This is because of the way that someone is used to read letter Ra with. So the way to adjust this letter is to try to make letter N, then try to open the front tip, try to open it. So you will find it so easy inshallah adjusted. So try to make N, then open the circular opening, okay, on top of the tongue. Then pronounce it Ra, 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 Ra. It will be adjusted after that. Okay, try to do this exercise once you find you have a time for that. Number 2 is improper heaviness or improper lightness. You know that Ra letter may sometimes being heavy and some other times being light. From the mistake that may happen here is giving Ra heavy a lightness or giving Ra light a heaviness. Like for example, mudhakkir. Here we have kaf kasra, then Ra sukun. So in this case we have to make the Ra light. Okay, so some may do it as mudhakkir. Do it heavy, which is wrong. Take care about Ra when it is heavy and when it is light. The second example is Maryam. We have Maryam. We have Mim Fatha, then Ra Sukun. When Ra is having Sukun preceded by Fatha, in this case we have to do it heavy. So we should read it as Maryam, like this. The wrong way of reading this word is Maryam, you see, doing Ra light instead of being heavy. So this is or commonly happen mistake. The next thing is cutting its sound. Some may think that Ra sound, when we have Ra sukun, maybe, or when we have Ra shadda, to make the shadda properly we have to cut the Ra sound, which is wrong. We don't have to make the Ra sound cut, or we don't have to do Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. No, this is called hasrama, or this is called cutting the sound of Ra, which is wrong, which is the mistake that's commonly happen. So try to practice your tongue, get the beginning of Noon, then open, make the tongue curved, so you open the front tip to allow the sound to be out. Then elevate the posterior part of the tongue. Then it will be adjusted inshallah. So there is a sound passing through the letter from the beginning of its sound until its end. There's no shidda, there's no cutting sound on ra. So from the mistakes that may happen here is cut its sound. So try to practice on it, okay, and make the ra continuous, like Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, like this. The next mistake is repeating its sound. Let's start with this mistake first and then move to the upper and lower one. Repeating its sound, like pushing the tongue strongly so the sound can escape, and the ra making a vibration to the tongue sound, like ar-razzaq, ar-razzaq, or irji'u, If you listen, if you focus, you will find that there are so many ra in this ra, which is wrong. Try to adjust it. All of these mistakes will be adjusted once you finish, inshallah, practicing on letter ra. So the proper way of reading it, make sure that you are striking the gum with the tip of the tongue, leaving a small opening, then allow the sound to be out. Ar-Razzaq, irji'u, 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 like this. The second mistake is, which is commonly happened even for heavy letters, is rounding the lips on reading letter. Okay, like for example, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Ar-Ra, Ra, Ra. Owing the lips. Owing the lips is wrong because it causes the letter to be weak as well as changing its sound. Okay, and this happened for heavy Ra. We have to make sure that the lips aren't moved. Make sure that the lips aren't moved at all. Okay, and the tongue letters even are produced from the tongue. So there's no need to owe the mouth when we are reading ra letter. The next mistake is disappearing its sound. Sometimes when ra comes at the end and when ra has a sukoon, some may do it as this. Innal insana lafi khusr. Khusr. What is the last letter that you can hear? Is sin, which is wrong. Ra, by this way, disappear. So make sure that you have read ra letter properly. Do it as khusr. Khusr. Okay, do it properly, as well as as-sihr. Some may do it as as-sihr. You can listen to ha only, which is wrong. Okay, we have to do it as as-sihr. As-sihr. As-sihr, like this. Okay, let's stop here today. Inshallah, next lesson we will continue. جزاكم الله خيرا for your watching. Catch you the next lesson inshallah. سبحانك اللهم ربنا بحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.